Hello, in this video we will explore adding authorized users and what are the benefits and risks. Okay, let's get started. You will often be asked to confirm that you wish to add authorized users to your credit card account when you open a new one. An authorized user is a way to get additional rewards or to help a friend or family member improve credit scores, especially if they have been denied credit in the past. However, adding authorized users comes with some risks. Be sure to trust any authorized user you add to your account. They are ultimately responsible for any purchases they make using your card. What is an authorized credit card user? An authorized user is someone you add to your account that is allowed to make purchases on your account. You can also share your account access by being a cosigner and a joint cardholder. However, they are different from adding an authorized user in certain key areas. You, as the primary cardholder, are responsible for all debts. However, both the authorized users and you are responsible for any other debts. The plus side is that you can remove any authorized user from your account at any moment. This is not possible if you are a joint cardholder, cosigner, or other user. You can also avoid credit checks in the cases where you add an authorized user. Joint credit card versus cosigner, authorized user versus authorized user. Authorized user. Joint cardholder. Cosigner. Who is responsible? The primary borrower and cosigner are both cardholders. No credit check? Yes for both cardholders. Can you delete the user? Yes. At any time. Not without permission from the lender. Does being an authorized user build credit? An authorized user can help build credit, especially for teens or young adults who have not had many opportunities to demonstrate responsible credit usage. Many lenders won't approve credit applications if there is no history. Credit history can be used by lenders to help them approve credit applications. This could open up new opportunities to access credit at lower interest rates. Your credit card issuer must report your account to credit bureaus. Lenders must also use a credit scoring method that includes authorized user accounts. Different lenders may use a variety of credit scores. Some scores may not include authorized user activity when determining creditworthiness. A long history of timely payments will be a benefit to authorized users. However, a history of late payments can negatively impact your credit score. Contact the credit bureaus if this happens. Experian and other credit bureaus will take delinquent user accounts off your credit reports, as you are not legally responsible. Experian reports that they don't usually include negative payment history on authorized user accounts, however, other credit bureaus might include this information. What credit card companies report authorized customers? The majority of major credit card issuers in America report additional users to each of the three credit bureaus: Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. For credit bureaus to update your file, most users will need to give their date of birth and Social Security number, SSN. This information is required by American Express, Bank of America, and Discover to add an authorized user. Chase, however, does not require an SSN for authorization. However, a date and birth are required. What can an authorized user do for your credit score? Your credit score can be affected if you are an authorized user of the credit card of a responsible person. This is especially true for young adults who don't have many credit reports. To build credit, should you add your child to your credit card? MSD issuers will allow you to add a child as long as they are over 13 years of age. There is no age limit on the number of users you can add to your account. No regulations currently require that an authorized user must be a member of the family, even if they're minors. Your child will see clear financial benefits if they are added as an authorized user. If the card issuer reports the users to the credit bureaus, your child will be added to your credit card account. You should also only add children to accounts that have a good payment history. Late payments could negatively impact your child's credit score, for credit bureaus who include this information in their credit reports. Young adults must apply for student credit cards and credit cards for people with poor credit. The child can be added to your account and a score generated. This will help them get better cards and make their loan terms more attractive. High credit scores can help your child get a lower interest rate and more rewards. What is the maximum number of authorized users that can have a credit card? Each issuer and card has a different limit on the number of authorized users that can add to a credit card. American Express, for example, allows 4 authorized users to be added onto its American Express Everyday Preferred card. Chase allows up to 99 authorized users to an account for its business card. The bank will not be able to send the payment information to credit bureaus if there is no social security number linked to an authorized user. Is it possible to add an authorized user with no social security number? Each issuer will determine whether you are allowed to add an authorized user. American Express requires that you enter a user's SSN as well as their date of birth. It is not necessary to enter this information when you create an authorized user account with American Express. However, you must provide it within 60 calendar days to cancel your authorized user account. Chase will only need the authorized user's name and email address. Are authorized users allowed to have their own cards? Yes, authorized users can get their own credit cards. It may have the same expiration date and credit card number as the primary account holder, but other times it will be different. You don't need to give the card to authorized users, depending on the reason you are adding them to your account. This is particularly useful if you're adding one of your minor children to your account as an authorized user. What can an authorized user do to your credit card? A credit card account can be purchased by an authorized user. They may also be eligible to redeem rewards that are associated with the account. American Express is one of the many issuers that allows you to set spending limits and limit access. You might allow the authorized user to view the account and make transactions. Is it possible for an authorized user to take control of a credit card account? You are the primary account holder and are legally responsible for your credit card's account. Permissions granted by you, the primary account holder, allow authorized users access to your credit card account. An authorized user can make transactions and redeem rewards, but they cannot take control of the account or remove you from it. Can an authorized user redeem rewards? Some issuers permit authorized users to earn and redeem rewards credit cards. Each issuer will have different details. American Express, for example, allows you to create a rewards manager user that can redeem membership rewards points. This increases the liability associated with adding someone to your account. It is important that you feel comfortable with the fact that your authorized user has access at all times. American Express and other card issuers allow you to give specific permissions to your authorized user. If your issuer allows you to set permissions for authorized users, ensure that they are in a manner that you feel comfortable with. The pros and cons of using authorized users. There are risks and benefits when adding an authorized user to your credit card account. While adding a friend or family member to your credit card account as an authorized user may help build credit, it can also cause conflicts if there aren't clear expectations. To help you reach an attractive welcome offer, you can make purchases by authorized users to meet a high spending limit. However, you will be responsible for any purchases made by authorized users. Pros. Trusted family members and friends can build credit. You can use it to help you reach a certain spending limit in order to receive a first welcome offer. A rarely used card can be kept active. Cons. Legal responsibility for any purchases made by authorized users. For adding an authorized user to a card, some cards may charge additional fees. If things don't go according to plan, it could cause conflict within the relationship. Can I add an authorized user to my credit? All purchases made by authorized users are the responsibility of the primary account holder. The primary account holder could see a drop in credit scores if the additional credit card user accumulates a lot of credit card debt. Their credit utilization will increase. All charges paid late or never paid to go on the credit history of the primary account holder, not the credit history of the authorized user. Other than this, adding an authorized person will not affect your credit score. You won't notice that an authorized user is on your credit history. To minimize credit risk, it is a good idea to not give a card to authorized users if you're trying to improve their credit score. Travel rewards cards and authorized users. You might also consider adding an authorized user to your travel rewards card. Many cards offer perks and rewards for authorized users. FAQs for authorized users. How can you remove an authorized user of a credit card? You can remove an authorized user from your credit card the same way you add one. Amex users can access the account management section by logging into their online accounts. There you can add or remove authorized users. Chase recommends that you call the 1-800 number at the back of the card. What credit cards are available for authorized users? You can add authorized users to most credit cards. Some credit cards permit you to add authorized users with no additional fees. Others charge an extra fee. Is an authorized user responsible for credit card debt? A secondary user, or an authorized user, is not responsible for credit card balances. All purchases made by users on the account are legally the responsibility of their primary cardholder. Is it possible to reduce the credit score of an authorized user? If an authorized user hasn't had a long credit history, it is possible to lower their credit score by removing them. Credit score calculations include several factors such as length of credit history. A long-standing account may have an average age of more than 10 years. This can reduce their credit score. A good payment record can lead to the account being closed sooner than expected. Credit bureaus report payment history on authorized users' accounts. This is another important factor in credit score. Click the link in the description to repair your credit fast.